Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight, Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I've got a fun book tonight about a little dinosaur who gets a little pet. This book is called Penelope Rex and the Problem with Pets. Penelope Rex and the Problem with Pets. This is Penelope and her parents give her a pet, but not like a dog or a cat or a fish or a bunny. Her parents give her a saber-tooth tiger as a pet. And she has a lot to learn about caring for pets. And we need to get inside this book and find out what happens with Penelope and her pet. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go.
Penelope Rex and the Problem with Pets. Written by Ryan T Higgins. Lots of parents give their kids dogs or cats or guinea pigs or goldfish. Penelope Rex's parents gave her Mittens. Oh no, Mittens looks like a saber-toothed tiger cat. Penelope was surprised. She didn't even know she wanted a pet. Penelope had talked a lot about ponies, but that was because they are delicious. She didn't want a pony for a pet. She wanted a pony to eat. She wasn't so sure about owning a, Mittens, but she was willing to give it a try. "Oh, look, he already likes you," says Daddy T-Rex. "Why don't you take Mittens up to your room and get ready for bed?" In Penelope's room, Mittens made himself comfortable. "Mittens, you can sleep down here on the floor," Penelope was trying to say, but Mittens wanted to be up in the bed. It was a crowded night in the room up the stairs and down the hall. There's hardly any room for Penelope in the bed. The next morning, Mittens woke Penelope up with a surprise from the garden. Eek! Then he wouldn't eat his breakfast. He didn't want the food he was supposed to eat. But he would eat everything else, like the trash and Penelope's toys and Penelope's supper. You never really liked baked beans anyway," said Mama Rex. And no one was quite sure what happened to the nice lady from down the street. "Has anyone seen Mrs. Phillips today? I was supposed to take her to the airport," says Daddy Rex. "Oh no, I hope Mittens didn't eat the lady down the street." After all that, Mittens got an upset tummy. Luckily, he knew how to use the litter box. But he preferred the bathtub. Oh no, Mittens went potty in the bathtub. The truth was, Mittens made everything harder. Sleeping, getting dressed. "Mom, Mittens buried all my underwear in the backyard again," said Penelope. It was harder getting ready for school. "Mittens, let go. I have to go to school. You have to stay here." It was harder being at school. "Attention students, recess will be inside today due to a saber-toothed cat on the playground." Oh no, Mittens followed Penelope to school. It was even harder coming home from school. "I'm home." Oh no, Mittens wanted to greet Penelope. In fact, coming home from anywhere was harder. Poor Penelope. After days of mess and mayhem, Penelope was at the end of her rope. "Mittens, no! Mittens, no! No, Mittens!" Rip! Oh no! Mittens ripped Penelope's backpack. "Bad, Mittens, bad!" yelled Penelope. Mittens feels so bad. "I'm sorry, Penny Pie. Maybe Mittens is too much for one little T-Rex to handle on her own," said Daddy Rex. And so, carrying a patched backpack and a lot of feelings, Penelope left for school. But the whole day, everything made her think of Mittens. Was he too much for her? When Penelope got home that afternoon, she braced herself. I'm home! Mittens? But Mittens wasn't there. Mittens didn't run to greet her. He was in the backyard. "I thought Mittens could use some fresh air," said Daddy Rex. "Oh, okay." That evening, Mittens was not at supper. Oh no, Mittens has to stay in the other room. That night, Mittens was not in Penelope's bed. Penelope couldn't sleep. Her bed was too big. I think Penelope really misses Mittens. So Penelope crept downstairs Hi, Mittens. I'm sorry I yelled. Would you like to? She opened the cage. Oof! Oh no! Mittens jumped on Penelope again! It was a cozy night in the Rex family house, especially in the room, up the stairs, and down the hall, where it was crowded, but just right. Mittens was a lot of work, but he was worth it. And so, with plenty of exercise, loads of training, Mittens said, "Good boy!" And lots of family outings. Hi there, Mrs. Phillips. Oh, good. Mittens didn't eat Mrs. Phillips. The Rex family learned how to be great pet owners. And returned, Mittens learned how to be not quite as much trouble. He would never be an easy pet. But Penelope did not love an easy pet. She loved Mittens. I'm glad you're you, Mittens, and not a pony. Yum. Ponies.
I am so happy that Penelope learned how to love her pet. Mittens was a lot of work. It's not easy having a pet. Mittens would tear things up and wouldn't eat his food and did all kinds of stuff that he wasn't supposed to do. And Penelope got really, really mad at Mittens and yelled at him, which was not a good idea. She just had to take the time to train Mittens. She had to train him how to behave. You know what? Pets don't know how to behave until we teach them how to behave. And if we're going to have a pet, we have to learn to take care of them, just like Penelope did. And now Penelope and Mittens are very happy together. You know what? You could have a pet that turns out to be your very, very, very best friend. But you have to take care of them, and you have to train them. Animals don't know how to take care of themselves. That's why we get them as pets, and we have to take care of them. You have to feed them, and you have to wash them, and you have to clean up after them, and you have to teach them how to behave. And don't get mad at them just because they don't know how to do it right away. You know, it's just like your mom and dad have to teach you to do things, and they don't get mad at you just when you mess up. No, they teach you, and they train you, and they love you, and that's what you have to do with your pets. You have to teach them how to behave. So if you have a pet, I want you to get up tomorrow and teach them how to behave. And you can even show them how to behave when you behave for mom and dad. What's a way that you can behave for your mom and dad? I know. Obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy, because I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye!
Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.